winds are coming straight on our nose. So no sailing today for us. So maybe we'll make water.
All right, we are underway, and if you can tell right here, we are at 0% in one of our tanks, and 67%, 68%. We're underway. You can tell we're, anyway. So we're underway, but we're gonna attempt to make water. You can tell by this one right here, that one is empty. So we're gonna fill that tank up today. See how we do this while we're underway.
All right, today because we're motoring straight into the wind, thought it'd be a good day to make water. So we pulled out the Rainman Watermaker, and we're gonna show you how we set it up. It's pretty simple. First we have to open up the case. This is the pressure unit, high pressure unit. Ooh, fun stuff. This is our extension hose for when we go to the front tank. I'm going to set it up here for right now. The green hose is the brine hose. It just, all the water comes in, water goes through the pressure, the saltier water goes back out. We're just going to stick it right up with one of these little ports here. Okay. The black hose is where it comes from the power unit to the Rainman Watermaker. Little protective cap they put in there. Pull that cap off. Alright. We're set on that. Stand our flow meter up. The filter goes on the end of the new liquor here. Because we're going to be we're motoring while doing this, I want to make sure this stayed underwater. I was told never to let it suck air. So I tied a weight to it just to keep it from sucking air. Okay, we're going to toss it overboard. I don't have a belt on, so hold on tight.
I know.
Watch it for a few minutes to make sure it stays underwater. Man, I almost wish I had another weight on it, but it's staying underwater. So we'll just have to motor slow while making water. Pull the cap off the water tank. It's our little T-handle. Set this over here so we don't lose it overboard. Alright, this is our clean drinking water. I'm going to set it right there for right this moment. Turn on the power unit. And then we slowly, over the course of at least a minute, preferably two, we bring that gauge to the dark green. So we start slowly twisting her up. Yes, that air pocket's supposed to be in there. Look out there at the brine hose. Can you see the brine hose just squirting water overboard? Right now it's squirting everything. We haven't made brine yet, but watch this here too. When it goes up, that'll go up also. It's starting to climb. right in the middle of it. And then we taste the water. Doesn't taste salty at all. Stick the water in the tank. According to this gauge, right here, we're making between 20 and 25 gallons of water an hour. So, it's going to be a little noisy, but we'll have fresh water.
1 hour later.
Water tank is full. I'm going to connect it to this line and start filling the front tank. Front tank is on its way.
3 hours later.
This is the shutdown process for the Rainman Watermaker. You got to turn this dial counterclockwise until it gets all the way closed. And you do it nice and slow. It says take about a minute. Okay. The brine hose is going to continue to run because the pump's running. But now we're going to pull up the intake hose and we're going to stick it in that water there and flush it. So let me get over here and pull the intake. Oh, we've got to turn that off for a second. My weight didn't work as well as I hoped, but it's there. All right, we're going to take the filter off because we don't need it. Store it right there. Kayla, when you turn back on the water over there, the pump again. It says to flush about 2 gallons of water through it. Each of these pitchers holds a gallon, so.
What does this do?
Flushes out the salt water from the thing that makes it so you don't have to pickle the system sooner than not. Get ready to turn it off when I tell you to, please. All right, go ahead and shut it off. All right. So now we have the system pickled. I'm going to cut my weight off. Stick the cap back on here. Oops, goes around one loop. 2 loops. Okay, now we got to put everything back in this container here. You undo the line from the compressor. Put a cap on it. Put this protective cap back on here. Just keeps it from getting gnarled up as it bangs around. Put a cap on it. We're going to put a cap on the end of this to protect this one. And a cap on the other end to protect this end. Now, we put this down here. This will go on last here, so we'll put it on the side.
brine line goes back in here.
It all fits back in here nice and neatly. That there, that there. Let's get it coiled up. And then you're done. You put it away. We made about 100 gallons of water today, over a course of about 4.5, 5 hours. It's good stuff. All right.